The 1989 cult classic Roadhouse remains a fan favorite, blending action-packed brawls with unforgettable performances and gritty charm. But 35 years have passed. Where are the stars of this iconic film now in 2024? From Patrick Swayze's timeless legacy to the surprising career shifts, personal triumphs, and heartbreaking losses experienced by the rest of the cast, their lives have taken unexpected turns. Join us as we delve into the journeys of these remarkable actors, exploring how their careers and personal stories have unfolded over the decades while celebrating the enduring impact of Roadhouse on Hollywood and its fans. Kelly Lynch, born on January 31, 1959, portrayed Dr. Elizabeth Clay in Roadhouse, a strong, intelligent doctor who is drawn into a romance with Dalton, played by Swayze. At 30 years old during the filming, Kelly's performance as the love interest showcased her acting range, but her own life reflected its own emotional complexities. Lynch faced challenges in her personal life, including struggles with maintaining lasting relationships. She was married to Mitch Glazer in 1992, and the two have one daughter, named Shane. While their marriage has endured, Kelly has been open about the challenges of balancing fame with family life. Lynch had some difficult moments professionally, especially after Roadhouse, with her career seeing some ups and downs in terms of roles and recognition. Despite this, she continues to act, with recent roles in TV shows like The Righteous Gemstones. As of now, Kelly Lynch is 65 years old, still living in Los Angeles, and remains a respected figure in the entertainment industry. Ben Gazzara was born on August 28, 1930, in New York City. He played Brad Wesley, the cold-hearted antagonist in the 1989 film Roadhouse. Wesley is a wealthy and violent businessman who rules the small town with fear and intimidation. At 59, Gazzara brought depth to this villainous character with his seasoned acting skills. However, Gazzara's personal life was filled with its own share of challenges. His early career was marked by several successful performances, particularly in films like Husbands, 1970, and The Killing of a Chinese Bookie, 1976. Yet, his journey through the spotlight was often marked by personal strife, including struggles with alcohol and failed relationships. His marriages, including one to actress Elizabeth Norma Robbins, ended in divorce, and he faced financial difficulties at various points. Gazzara was married 3 times and had 2 children, one of whom tragically passed away. The actor's life was tinged with sadness and frustration, culminating in his death from pancreatic cancer on February 3, 2012, at the age of 81. Patrick Swayze, born on August 18, 1952, played James Dalton, a tough and honorable bouncer in the 1989 action film Roadhouse. Dalton is the kind of man who values justice above all, using his skills to keep peace in a rowdy bar. At 37 years old during filming, Swayze's portrayal became iconic, balancing toughness with vulnerability. Unfortunately, Patrick's life off-screen was marked by personal struggles, including his battle with alcoholism and a devastating diagnosis of pancreatic cancer. His career had its ups and downs, with roles in major films like Dirty Dancing and Ghost, but his personal life was filled with hardships. He married Lisa Nemi in 1975, and the couple stayed together until his passing, though they faced emotional struggles throughout. Swayze's brother, Don Swayze, also had a career in acting, but Patrick's passing deeply affected his family. His life came to a tragic end on September 14, 2009, when he died at 57, just 20 months after his diagnosis. Sam Elliott was born on August 9, 1944, in Sacramento, California. In Roadhouse, he played Wade Garrett, a veteran bouncer and Dalton's loyal mentor. With his rugged charm and wise demeanor, Garrett's character stood as a symbol of experience, someone who had seen it all but still fought for what was right. Elliott was 44 years old when he starred in Roadhouse, and he brought a stoic, earthy presence to the film. Behind the scenes, however, Sam's life was marked by its own challenges. He struggled with the toll that Hollywood fame took on his personal relationships, and while he found lasting love with actress Catherine Ross, they faced the usual pressures of public life. Elliott also encountered periods of professional uncertainty, despite his clear talent and popularity. His most significant career highs include roles in The Big Lebowski and A Star is Born, 2018, but there were dry spells too, especially in the 1990s. Personally, Sam lost his father at a young age, which influenced his reserved personality. Today, at 80 years old, Sam Elliott is a beloved figure in Hollywood. Julie Michaels was born on July 20, 1970, in northwestern Washington, D.C. She portrayed Denise, the vulnerable and conflicted girlfriend of Brad Wesley in Roadhouse. At 19 years old, Michaels portrayed a character torn between love and fear, showcasing her talent in a memorable role. While her career as a stunt performer and actress has been successful, Michaels' personal life has seen its share of difficulties. She was married to a fellow stuntman, but their marriage was plagued by disagreements and infidelity, leading to an eventual divorce. She faced the tragic loss of both her parents in a short span of time, which greatly impacted her. Despite these setbacks, Julie Michaels continued to thrive in her professional career, working on films like The Outsider, 2014, and The 33, 2015. Today, at 54 years old, Michaels lives quietly but remains active in the entertainment industry, producing and working on stunt choreography. Red West, born on March 8, 1936, he is best known for his role as Red Webster in the 1989 film Roadhouse, where he plays the tough and unyielding owner of an auto parts store who becomes a victim of Brad Wesley's ruthless thugs. West, who was 53 at the time of filming, had a long career in acting, but his life was marked by personal tragedy. Before becoming an actor, West had been a bodyguard for Elvis Presley and was part of his close-knit entourage. He later became an accomplished stuntman, working in both film and television. West's career took a tragic turn as he faced financial difficulties and personal struggles. His first marriage ended in divorce, and he remarried, but this relationship also faced hardships, including financial instability. Red West was also no stranger to heartache and loss, with his family often going through difficult times. He was married twice and had children, but his personal life was filled with emotional turmoil. Despite his strong and tough screen persona, Red's life was anything but easy. West passed away on July 18, 2017, at the age of 81 from an aortic aneurysm. Marshall R. Teague was born on April 16, 1953, in Newport, Tennessee. In Roadhouse, Teague played the role of Jimmy, the enforcer of Brad Wesley, a character known for his ruthless violence and brutal fighting skills. Teague was 36 when he brought the character to life. His personal life, while not as widely discussed, also had its share of pain. Teague's early career was filled with ups and downs, with many roles in low-budget action films. Despite being well known in the 1980s and 1990s for his action-packed roles, his career never reached the heights of his more famous contemporaries. He was married twice, and both marriages ended in divorce. Teague also struggled with the pressures of fame, which caused strain on his personal life and relationships. His son, a rising athlete, tragically passed away in a car accident, deeply affecting the actor's outlook on life. Today, at 71, Marshall R. Teague still acts and enjoys working in both film and television, though he has largely stepped out of the spotlight in recent years. Jeff Healey, born on March 25, 1966, played Cody, the blind musician who brings his soulful performance to the Double Deuce in Roadhouse, 1989. Cody was a free-spirited character with a love for music and an innate sense of camaraderie. Healey was only 23 years old when he starred in the film, and though his career was just beginning, he had already faced an extraordinary life. Born with a rare form of eye cancer, Jeff lost his vision when he was just a baby. Despite this, he became a renowned jazz and rock musician, known for his unique guitar-playing style. Healey's early life was marked by both personal triumphs and tragedies. He struggled with health issues throughout his life, including treatments for his condition, but he never let it define him. His career flourished as a musician, but his life offstage was filled with heartache. Healey had a difficult marriage, and his personal relationships were often strained, leading to divorce. Tragically, in 2008, he was diagnosed with a rare form of cancer that took his life at just 41 years old. Jeff Healey passed away on March 2, 2008. John Doe, born on February 25, 1953, portrayed Pat McGurn, one of Brad Wesley's henchmen in Roadhouse, a character who thrives in causing trouble and engaging in shady activities. John was 36 years old when he starred in Roadhouse, and his career soon took on a dual path in both acting and music. John Doe's personal journey was one filled with intense personal struggles, especially concerning his past with addiction. Growing up in a working-class family, he found solace in music and acting, but his career and personal life frequently collided in tragic ways. His romantic relationships also proved difficult, with one marriage ending in a bitter divorce. The pain of addiction haunted him for years, overshadowing his musical and acting endeavors. Despite these setbacks, John remained dedicated to both his artistic pursuits and to raising his two children, who continue to inspire him today. As of now, John is 71 years old, balancing both his acting career and his passion for music. Though the shadows of his past still linger, he continues to embrace life, knowing the fragility of his journey. Kathleen Willoyd, born on June 29, 1964, played Carrie, the waitress at the Double Deuce in Roadhouse. At 25 years old during filming, Willoyd delivered a performance that showed both the grit and grace required to survive in such an environment. However, her own life reflected a different kind of struggle. Kathleen's childhood was marked by family instability, and she spent much of her young adulthood grappling with the expectations of fame. In the early years of her career, Willoyd found herself caught between typecasting and a desire to break free, which led to moments of frustration and a lack of professional satisfaction. She married actor and producer Craig Shoemaker, but their relationship ended in divorce after several years. Despite this, Willoyd remained focused on her work, finding fulfillment in music and acting. Her personal life continued to face challenges, with depression and the demands of raising her children on her own. As of now, Kathleen Willoyd is 60 years old, continuing to work in both acting and music, but living a more private life in the quieter corners of the entertainment world. Kevin Tighe, born on August 13, 1944, played Frank Tillman, the owner of the Double Deuce Bar, in Roadhouse. Tighe was 44 years old when he took on the role, bringing both strength and vulnerability to the character. Tighe's personal life, however, was far from simple. Growing up in Los Angeles, he faced early struggles with his family, leading to a tumultuous start in his career. His work was often overlooked despite his talent, with a career marked by both ups and downs. His marriage to actress and model Sherry Tighe ended in divorce after several years. Despite his successes in Emergency and Roadhouse, he continued to face emotional challenges, including the grief of losing close friends in the industry. Tighe faced personal struggles with balancing his career and family life, as he often felt torn between the pressures of Hollywood and his own inner battles. Today, at 80 years old, Kevin Tighe remains active in the industry, though he has largely retreated from the public eye, enjoying a quieter life away from the spotlight. Terry Funk, born on June 30, 1944, portrayed Morgan, a tough and aggressive bouncer at the Double Deuce in Roadhouse. Funk was 45 years old when he took on this role, and his imposing presence reflected his years of experience in professional wrestling. Outside of the ring, Funk's life was marked by tragedy. Growing up in a family of wrestlers, Funk was no stranger to hardship, both physically and emotionally. His marriage to his high school sweetheart was a tumultuous one, with multiple separations and reconciliations throughout their decades together. Funk's dedication to wrestling led to numerous injuries that left him in constant pain, and he struggled with depression in his later years. He also faced the heartbreak of losing close friends and fellow wrestlers, including his longtime rival, Dory Funk Jr., who passed away unexpectedly. The death of his brother in a tragic accident in 1995 only added to the emotional burden. Unfortunately, Funk passed away on August 23, 2023, at the age of 79, leaving behind a legacy of both physical and emotional resilience. Anthony DeLonges, born on March 23, 1950, played Ketchum, one of Brad Wesley's menacing henchmen in Roadhouse. DeLonges was 39 years old when he took on the role, bringing his expertise in martial arts and fight choreography to the big screen. Born into a modest family, he faced early struggles in finding his path, but found solace in acting and martial arts. Throughout his career, DeLonges worked as a fight choreographer, making contributions to many well-known productions. However, his personal life was marked by several failed relationships, and his marriage ended in divorce. One of the most tragic events in his life was the passing of his brother at a young age, which left a permanent emotional scar. Later, DeLonges faced financial struggles as his career hit a dry spell, forcing him to rework his place in the industry. As of now, Anthony is 74 years old and still remains a part of the industry. Through the years have taken their toll, leaving him to reflect on the journey that was both triumphant and painful. Travis McKenna, born on July 18, 1960, played Jack, the easygoing and loyal bouncer at the Double Deuce in Roadhouse, 1989. At 29 years old during filming, McKenna brought a sense of warmth and reliability to his role. However, his personal life had its own share of struggles. McKenna grew up in a troubled household, where financial instability and family tension made for a rocky childhood. His early career saw many highs and lows, with some notable roles in television, but he never quite reached the level of fame expected of him. McKenna's romantic life also mirrored his professional difficulties. He was married twice, both marriages ending in divorce due to long periods of separation and unfaithfulness. Tragically, McKenna lost his first child during childbirth, a devastating blow that haunted him for years. Despite these challenges, McKenna found peace later in life, living a more private existence. Now 64 years old, he is still involved in acting, though more sporadically, and enjoys time with a new family that brings him comfort. Keith David, born on June 4, 1956, portrayed Ernie Bass, a bartender at the Double Deuce who observes and ultimately supports Dalton as the bar transforms. At 33 years old during the filming, Keith David brought a sense of calm and reliability to a chaotic environment, becoming an important part of the film. Keith had an early interest in theater and went on to have a successful career, including notable roles in films like The Thing and They Live. David's career journey was no easy ride. Despite his early successes, there were periods when he found himself out of work, struggling with the cyclical nature of Hollywood. Keith's personal life also had its challenges, including a brief and tumultuous marriage that ended in divorce. The breakdown of his relationship caused significant emotional pain, especially as he had children from the marriage, and dealing with the fallout took a toll on his well-being. As of now, he is 68 years old and remains an active and respected figure in the entertainment industry, known for both his voice work and live-action roles. Patricia Tallman, born on September 4, 1957, portrayed Bandstand Babe in Roadhouse. Tallman was 31 years old when she took on the role, contributing to the bar's energetic vibe. Her career, however, did not stay in the limelight for long. Tallman began her journey in Hollywood with high hopes but faced challenges in finding meaningful roles. Though she was recognized for her versatility, her career was often defined by fleeting parts, and she struggled with a sense of being underappreciated in the industry. Patricia's personal life was marked by ups and downs. She married actor Tom Butcher, but their relationship ended in divorce, which affected her emotionally and financially. Her relationship with her family was often strained due to her demanding career, but she found peace in her later years. Currently, Patricia Tallman is 67 years old and continues to be active in the entertainment industry, participating in conventions, acting, and even voice work. Michael Ryder, born on April 5, 1952, portrayed O'Connor, one of Brad Wesley's henchmen who caused chaos at the Double Deuce. At 37 years old when he took on this role, Ryder had already accumulated experience in film and television, but his career was not without its pitfalls. Ryder grew up in a working-class family, with a difficult childhood shaped by frequent moves and a strained relationship with his father. His career took off slowly, with small roles in television shows and films, but it was difficult for him to break into more significant projects. His personal life also saw setbacks, including a brief marriage that ended in divorce after several years. Ryder faced years of financial hardship, with his acting work often being inconsistent, and he struggled with substance abuse in the 1990s. This personal turmoil took a toll on his health, and he went through a period of deep depression. However, Ryder eventually turned his life around, finding solace in his music career and reconnecting with family. Now 72 years old, he continues to pursue both his acting and music passions. Joe Unger, born on May 25, 1949, is best known for his role as Karpus in Roadhouse. Unger, who was 40 years old when the film was made, portrayed a character marked by deceit and troublemaking. His performance in Roadhouse was a highlight in his acting career, though it was far from the pinnacle of his life. His career had its ups and downs, and while he had several roles in film and television, he never quite reached the level of fame he desired. His personal life also saw its share of struggles, including a difficult marriage that ended in divorce. The emotional toll of the divorce was significant, and Unger found himself wrestling with depression and a sense of loss for many years. However, Joe's life was further marred by a series of health issues, including a serious battle with alcoholism, which nearly cost him his life. Now 75 years old, Unger continues to appear in smaller roles, though much of his former fame has faded. Still, he remains in the industry, pushing through the trials of life that have shaped him. Sunshine Parker, born on June 10, 1927, played Emmett, the affable and wise landlord who rents a room to Dalton in Roadhouse, 1989. Emmett is a gentle and supportive character who helps Dalton find stability and peace in a turbulent world. Parker was 62 when he appeared in the film, a man with a wealth of life experience that he brought to his roles. Born into poverty, Parker's early years were filled with hardship, but he found solace in the arts, developing a love for acting and performing. His career in Hollywood was marked by roles that often portrayed older, wise men. Though his filmography was extensive, Sunshine's own life was filled with difficult experiences, including struggles with health and finances. He had a number of failed relationships, and his personal life was often in turmoil. His most notable love affair was with a fellow actor, but this too ended in heartbreak, and he later lived out his years alone. Despite the ups and downs, Parker continued to act until his death. He passed away on February 17, 1999, at the age of 71 due to pneumonia. Who is your favorite character from Roadhouse? How do you feel knowing that some of the actors have passed away? Don't hesitate to leave your thoughts in the comments below. If you enjoy this content, please remember to like, subscribe to the channel, and ring the bell so you won't miss future videos. Thank you so much.